Yeah, I broke my jaw.
You can't continue? Time.
Donaire claims his jaw is broken.
Watch closely. This is the moment a dream dies. October 7th, 2006, Las Vegas. Glenn Donaire, one fight away from becoming a world champion. And this man, Vic Darchinyan, undefeated, 28 fights, 22 of them ending exactly like this. One punch, that's all it took. The jaw goes, the fight goes with it, and the dream Glenn Donaire spent his whole life chasing is gone in a single second. But Darchinyan wasn't finished. He looked at what he'd done, and he smiled. He bragged. He didn't break a man and feel sorry for it. He enjoyed it. What he didn't know, what nobody knew, was that Glenn Donaire had a younger brother. Watching, remembering, saying nothing. A quiet kid the sport had never heard of. The kind of fighter nobody feared, nobody respected, nobody saw coming. His name was Nonito Donaire, and in 9 months he was going to make Vic Darchinyan pay for every second of this. July 7th, 2007, Harbor Yard Arena, Bridgeport, Connecticut. 9 months after Glenn Donaire was carried out of a Las Vegas ring with a shattered jaw and a broken dream, his little brother had come to settle the score. The man waiting for him needs no introduction. Vic Darchinyan, 28 fights, 28 wins, 22 knockouts, the IBF flyweight champion of the world, and the man who had destroyed Glenn Donaire in front of a global audience, then smiled about it. 6 title defenses, 5 by knockout, a southpaw with a left hand built like a hammer, climbing the pound-for-pound rankings, untouched and unbothered. To the boxing world, Darchinyan wasn't a fighter anymore. He was a wrecking ball, and he had no idea what was coming for him.
If you and Nonito Donaire got in the ring today, what would happen?
I will knock him out, kick his head off.
Really?
Nonito is not gonna fight, he's just gonna run out.
Across the ring stood Nonito Donaire, 24 years old, 17 wins, 1 loss, a name most fans had never heard. The experts looked at him and saw what they wanted to see, a tune-up, a payday for the champion, another body for the streak. The odds said the same thing, nearly 9-1, Darchinyan to win. The writers barely previewed the fight. The question that night wasn't who would win. The question was how much the younger Donaire would suffer before it was over.
Says Eddie Claudio of Brooklyn. Vic Darchinyan, one of the most unique and unorthodox fighters in the world, has never been dropped or hurt or even remotely threatened in the ring. Almost every punch is meant to end the fight or at least break your spirit. His left, dynamite. But in meeting with Nonito Donaire yesterday, he came across as very confident, loose, and incredibly calm. A guy who seemed like he already had the test question.
The bell rings, round 1, and right away, something is wrong. Vic Darchinyan is the champion, the puncher, the predator. He's supposed to be the one walking forward, but he isn't, because Nonito Donaire isn't waiting. The kid comes out firing, straight at him. No respect, no fear, no hesitation. This isn't a challenger feeling out a champion. This is a brother hunting the man who hurt his family. Nonito presses the action. He cuts off the ring. He throws first. He lets Darchinyan feel, right from the opening seconds, that this fight is not going to look anything like the last one.
Right hand, Donaire's done it with testing. I got to be honest, in the first half of round 1, he's been hit more than we've seen in all the fights, and he's getting whacked by Donaire.
He just got hit. Developing into an interesting affair. Which is the correct thing to do, and another wild amateur experience. Now Donaire goes to the midsection, but that was blocked by Darchinyan. A spin around move there.
But I don't think he's ever lost one the way he's losing this one.
Darchinyan's upper.
Final seconds of the round. Darchinyan catches him. Nonito's legs buckle.
Boy, Donaire kind of buckled there.
Darchinyan grew careless as his confidence swelled, and Donaire made him pay for every opening.
You know what I'm surprised at? And it's a good weapon.
Left hand by Donaire to the head.
He is landing the jab. Donaire's also landing of those Darchinyan big punches.
Donaire has to be extremely.
Donaire keeps coming, setting the pace, making the unbeatable champion fight off his back foot for the first time in years. The crowd starts to feel it. Something is shifting.
Darchinyan's finding the range by Donaire, and this round's been impressive.
To stay outside, box move, counter against Darchinyan. He has to sort of get his chest.
He hasn't hurt Donaire with that punch.
Darchinyan tries to reassert himself. He plants his feet. He winds up that left hand again, the same hand that ended Glenn's career. And Nonito doesn't flinch. He stands in the pocket with him. He trades. He answers fire with fire.
Darchinyan got nailed and then he came back. Here's a right hand, missed by Donaire with the left hand. Oh, there's a good left hand that staggered Darchinyan. Remember, he's never been hurt or dropped in his career. Donaire sensing the moment. Darchinyan battles back. Donaire marching forward. Pacing as another hard left hand to the chin by Donaire.
You can see it in Darchinyan's eyes now. This is not the opponent he was promised. This is not the easy night he came for.
We'll see if that enters. This is the first time we've seen Vic Darchinyan in any kind of trouble. It might be the first time he's been in trouble his entire career, and we'll see how he responds in this situation. Round 4 scheduled for 12.
Donaire keeps stalking, pressing, forcing the champion to make a decision.
You know, Darchinyan's dad is here to see his fight. Only the second time he's seen his son fight as a pro. He's got to be a little nervous at this point.
Tense moments for Ruben Darchinyan.
Owns a gas station in Armenia, and he and Vic have a great relationship. And right now, he's got.
And Darchinyan does what every cornered champion does. He throws. He lunges in with that left hand, the same arrogant punch that broke a Donaire once before.
Final second. Nice counter left there by Donaire. Another counter there by Darchinyan. And a spinner
Effectively, so it's a tricky situation for Vic Darchinyan right now.
Round. Just tasted a straight left hand for the moment. It appears as if Donaire is letting him.
And outside the ropes, one man was watching closer than anyone. The brother, Glenn Donaire. The man whose jaw still remembered Vic Darchinyan.
Brother is doing very, very well. Nonito is right now. How much advice were you able to give him coming off your loss to Darchinyan?
I told him, if you hit him with those kind of punch, you'll knock him out.
When you especially in his last 12 rounds.
A perfect left hook. Counter time. Right on the jaw. Vic Darchinyan crashes face first onto the canvas.
The jab by Nonito Donaire working well.
Oh, look out! Darchinyan down for the first time!
And for the first time in his entire career, Vic Darchinyan goes down. Not a single man on earth had ever put him on the canvas until tonight. Until a kid from the Philippines, fighting for a brother whose jaw he could never forget, landed the punch nobody believed was possible. The boxing world called it the upset of the year. The Donaire family called it something else. They called it justice. That knockout launched Nonito Donaire into superstardom. He'd go on to win world titles in 4 weight divisions, climb the pound-for-pound rankings, and be named Fighter of the Year in 2012. It all started with avenging his brother.
Donaire! Big upset. Nonito Donaire defends his family's honor. Redemption for his brother's loss. Nonito hands Darchinyan his first defeat in 29 fights. He has completely derailed Darchinyan.
But Vic Darchinyan, he wasn't done. Not even close.
You respect me? You're gonna fight me again? You're gonna fight me?
One thing I have to say is that it's Gary Shaw's call, it's my manager's call.
I would like to fight again. I don't feel I was hurt. Maybe it's knocked down. I don't feel I was hurted, you know?
For 6 long years, that knockout haunted Vic Darchinyan. He rebuilt himself, even moved up in weight and won more titles, but he never got over it. Ever since the loss, fans on both sides wanted a rematch, and Darchinyan's camp pushed hard to make it happen. Vic spent years claiming that Donaire was ducking him, avoiding the rematch.
Nonito is not gonna fight. He's just gonna run out.
I mean, I did it before, and I'm gonna do it again, you know, and it's a fight that definitely must happen.
Finally, in November 2013, he got his wish. The two met again at the American Bank Center in Corpus Christi, Texas. This time, 4 weight classes higher, at featherweight. And the timing was interesting. Donaire was coming off the first loss in nearly 12 years, a wide unanimous decision to Guillermo Rigondeaux, where he'd been uncharacteristically outboxed. Darchinyan, meanwhile, came in driven by vengeance, with payback firmly on his mind. Everyone expected Nonito to just walk through him again. After all, the first fight ended with Vic face down on the canvas. But that's not what happened.
But he lost some, which is usually what happens.
Yeah. And some of the matchups, like Anselmo Moreno, or like the Japanese fighter.
The old man turned back the clock. Nonito Donaire was not impressive. He struggled badly, looked sluggish, and seemed full of self-doubt. Darchinyan, the more aggressive man, was connecting with the more telling blows. The roles had reversed. The hunter had become the hunted.
From the other 2 judges. To win 150 down the house with activity in there. There's a lot of waiting and looking, and there's another hard left hand that lands for Vic Darchinyan.
And we don't have to really worry about the scoring anyway, because Darchinyan is petty.
You could see it on Nonito's face. Doubt, hesitation, the look of a fighter trying to remember how to be himself. Darchinyan kept pressing, kept landing, that awkward lunging southpaw style, the one Nonito had solved so perfectly in 2007, was suddenly working again. Every time Donaire tried to set up his counter, Vic was already there. Every time he loaded the hook, Vic was inside it.
Lost where he's been undressed.
Oh, good shot. With a counter punch coming straight in.
And then, in the 5th, the moment the entire arena felt the fight slipping away, Darchinyan caught him hard. A shot that snapped Nonito's head back and sent him stumbling toward the ropes. For one terrifying stretch of seconds, the Filipino Flash, the man who had once made Vic Darchinyan look human, was the one in trouble.
Then the left hook, because just the lead left hook ain't getting it done.
First 3 rounds, and the 6th round was close too.
Round after round, Vic was winning. Going into the 9th round, all 3 judges had Darchinyan ahead, 2 of them by the score of 78-74. Darchinyan was outpointing Donaire and could have cruised to at least a majority decision.
To avenge that defeat.
Stay focused, easy. He's slowing down too. Just stay focused, okay? All right, Vic.
got this. Let's go.
Think about what that means. Vic Darchinyan was minutes away from his revenge. The man who got knocked out cold in 2007 was about to even the score, beat the Filipino Flash, and finally erase that humiliation. Nonito needed a knockout, or he was going to lose.
It's just the respect of knowing how hard a guy like Darchinyan can punch.
Now Donaire.
There it is. That hook that hurt him right there. There it is.
Left hook.
There it is. Right there.
Darchinyan's trying to fight right back. Now the fight breaks.
And then, the 9th round. Donaire stung Darchinyan with a hard straight to the face, followed it with another blow to the head, and then dropped the Armenian with that same signature left hook.
Fighting a right hand is the hardest dude to fight because of style.
Good left hook by Donaire. That one hurt Darchinyan. Slightly short. Straight right hand. Followed by the left hook again.
Oh, good uppercut by there you go.
Down goes Darchinyan.
Vic tried to get back to his feet, but Donaire swarmed him with more shots to the body and head until referee Lawrence Cole stepped in and halted it. TKO, round 9.
But he was still throwing bombs at Donaire.
Right hand again. Here comes the left hook. Straight right hand, left hook. Another left hook. Oh, it's a thunderous right cross. And a left hook. And an uppercut. And Lawrence Cole's going to stop the fight.
Donaire needed to come up.
He came for revenge. He was ahead on every scorecard. He was minutes away from getting everything he wanted, and he got knocked out instead. Again, by the same hook, the same way. Years later, Darchinyan would reflect on it with brutal honesty. He admitted that in that 9th round, with revenge on his mind, he was looking to knock Donaire out. And that desire to finish his rival ultimately proved futile because Donaire stopped him instead. His aggression, his hunger for payback. It's exactly what walked him into the hook the second time.
The winner by TKO victory. The Flash is back. The Filipino Flash, Nonito Donaire.
And when he hit me in my cheek, I felt like he broke my cheek. So, you know, part of my mind was like, is this it for me? Is this it for me? I'm losing the fight. Should I keep going? But you know what? I put my heart into it. I said, you know what? I will never, ever quit.
If you enjoyed this, smash that like button and subscribe. I've got more boxing stories coming, and you do not want to miss the next one. Until then, keep your hands up.